I did not get back to this since last week. And I was going to tidy it up. And then I'm like, if I have to come back to this mess, then you have to come back to this mess. And you might as well see that this is how crafting works, right? Let's start thinking about what we're doing here. I feel like we need to get some stuff finalized. That looks beautiful there. I'm just digging in. If you're the kind of person that likes to take more time to do stuff, please do. I don't want you to think that all of crafting has to be this race to get stuff done, but I only have so much time to craft. And there's parts of it that I like more than others. Like, I really enjoy doodling on it, right? So I'm going to be doing all kinds of stuff where I doodle. I enjoy putting metal things on. You might enjoy other parts of it, and that's okay. That means that you should do those parts that you enjoy more than the stuff that I like to do, right? All right, what I'd like to do here is find something in this pile that's the layers, that's a little bit heavier, that I could make a tag. Because I don't want to have to make a tag. What is this? Look at that. Is that, how cute is that? 25. I'm going to keep that out. I think I want it to be a little bit taller to go in there. And I see we have some taller things. But that 25 is adorable. Okay, now we have some really skinny things over here. I don't know if you can see them, but we're going to just take a peek. This is a little bit more, where's that circle? We made a circle. So we have our own circle. I like using lots of shapes. Let's see what this is. Christmas Lights by Noma. That's a potential. We'll keep it out. It's not my favorite for there. I'm thinking I might want something that's too wide. I need something long and skinny. That's cute. Greetings at Christmas. I'm going to keep that. Oh, what's this? This is the right shape. Ooh, that's getting closer. If we get one a little bit longer, I'll go with that. But otherwise, I love that one. Because we can put a, we're going to get some ribbons and stuff. I have some ribbons up here that we're going to put. I also should try to find some red ribbons. Ooh, there's some white rickrack. I just pulled a whole bunch of stuff. Just go to your stash and pull out everything the way I do. 10 out of 10. Do not recommend. Oh, peppermint candy canes. Is that same size? Nope, that's a little bit shorter. All right, we have a wiener. All right, so the first thing I can do now that I know how wide this is going to be, right? This, I don't need this all the way across. I don't want this little delicate candle piece to get wrecked. So I'm going to glue her in there. And I would probably outline. I think I'm going to do this little poinsettia wing too. Too much glue. And then we just have the little tuck spot there. Now we need our crocodile. You could use just a, you don't need a crocodile for this. All right, now let's do something fun because I have those, I pulled out some, where'd I put them? I pulled out some, I see one here. I guess we'll just use this one until we get to the layer that is the Christmas ones I pulled out. Can we get some room over here, me, please? I need the lid to my grommets. Well, I guess we'll find them at some point because I pulled them out. I don't need this. This has been floating around. I haven't used it. Get it out. Okay, so now we're going to make a, do we have something? I want something green or red. Why don't I have green or red? Oh, we have all these ribbons. Hold on. Do we have a green or red ribbon? There's a little red smiley heart. Ooh, this is perfect. Look at this. And if you didn't see last week's thing, I got all those at Michael's one year. I know. All right, so we're just going to cut this. This long. And instead of doing a grommet there, I'm going to come here. And you don't have to do everything the same way every time. And that's what makes it look fun. It makes it look like it's handmade if everything isn't the same every single time. So what we're going to do is we're just going to tie this off in a little knot at the top here. Look how curly those get. Oh, that's adorable. Okay. Oh, and then we're going to slide this brad in here. And then you just flare them on the back. And then there's just a little cute thing in there. Everybody always wants to know what's the point. There's no point. It's just to be fun. All right. Ooh, we got a whole bunch of these layers falling apart. Give me a sec. I'm going to fix this. Ooh, that's not with that. That is the dimensional magic. Oh, look. See how nice that crisped that up? Now it's not just floppy paper. What I need to do is I need to bring that over into my my bedroom chair where I sit every night, and that way I'll remember it. It's over here in my craft room, and I am a total visual person, so if something's out of sight, it's completely out of sight, out of mind to me. Oh, while we're here and we have these guys, let's do, I think we pulled out a few things. Let's go ahead and put that on there. Get some layers on. There we go. Oh, very nice. Okay, so now I feel like we could use something here. What do we have? That 25 is amazing. Did I leave that open? I did not leave that open, darn it. But I could put that up there. That's cute. I love the Christmas tree lot, just personally. Maybe 5 for 5 cents. You can't get Christmas trees. Now, I have a lot of numbers already on here. I wouldn't put more numbers on. I would try to go with something different. And this is Tim Holtz ephemera and the freebies that I give away on my page. A mix and match. Christmas. It already says Merry Christmas though, right? Do we have little flowers? We have some couple poinsettias. Ooh, 3 poinsettias. We might want to use that on here. Make a little collection. We have a word, so we don't need a word. And of course now that song, bird, 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 bird is the word. Oh, we have Merry Christmas. Is in my head, and I'm singing on the internet again, which is just not okay at all. Ooh, that's a pretty frame. So much pretty stuff. More poinsettias. Okay, this could be a poinsettia page. I feel like we got some cute stuff for here. I love this. Okay, I don't think I'm going to use this because when I seen this, I thought, oh, we could make a little vignette over here with that circle and this poinsettia. Poinsettia. I don't think that's how you say it. Poinsettia face. So we're going to put that on there. And we do, I don't know. I thought we had a little play, but we don't. Just because I'm a bad gluer. But alas. But that, I think that's really cute there in that corner to kind of fill up this space. And I have to watch the time today because Emmy, my granddaughter, and Sky my other granddaughter have their Christmas pageant today. And Emmy has a line to say, and she's been practicing. And, oh my goodness, they're just so darn cute. If you don't have grandchildren yet, get you some. Yeah, I don't mind that. What are we doing over with this? Do we have a place? I could have stuck that under there, but I don't like it just sticking out over here. All right, we're going to do 3 poinsettias because you do things in 3. And then we're going to move on and see if there's any other pages we have to add things to. We can always come back and add more. But human beings like things in odd numbers. Oh, Wally's out. I don't know if you can hear Wally Beagle barking. We used to have a big old tree over here and bushes and stuff like that. And I understand why they did it, but the new owners of that house came and they cut down that tree and they cut down all that stuff, and now they have little like landscaped poofy plants, right? Well, when they cut that down, now Wally can see whatever he wants, and he is just going to town barking at him. All right, so I feel like, could we, because this is a wreck. This thing right here is not cute. Is not demure. Is not cute. Okay, we could do a decoration maybe, but I feel like we need a little piece of that, of the Christmas tape to just go over that middle. And if you're thinking somebody's going to go, well, why is there Christmas tape in the middle of the sleigh? Nobody thinks that much about your stuff. You think a lot about it, but nobody who's looking at your stuff is thinking that much about your stuff. I don't want it to be that whole width. I just want it to be about 2/3, because I want it to be big enough to span that gap, but not so big that it covers up the reindeers or Santa Claus or somebody. And this is Tim Holtz fabric tape. Another company's fabric tape I use a lot is 49th and Market. They have cute fabric tape. But because it's pliable, where other tape isn't, it really does help solve some problems when you get yourself in a pickle. If you've been around, my husband says my whole crafting style, everybody wants to have a style. And he says my style is fixing things I messed up before, which is not unfair. Okay, I love this little sign. Co-op company department store. I just think it's pretty. All right, I still hear Wally barking. Okay, so now we definitely need some stuff for back here. We could use a 25 behind that reindeer. Ooh, that's beautiful. That is really pretty. I don't have a place to put something that pretty, so we're not going to waste it. I need a couple things because I got room underneath. I can go underneath. What about, oh, look. So if you don't have a ton of ephemera, this is something you can do. So we're going to cut this in half. And we know they'll go together because we just cut it in half, right? So we're going to put this coming in from the top here. We're going to have it attached to there. So then we just made everything attach together. And then I love where it says this little season's greetings down here. And we're going to have it come out the bottom. I actually could cut off a smidge to make it less hard to get in there. And this is why I left this open, so that I could come in. I kind of want to get this to be somewhat even. And now we're gonna glue these guys down. And this is a freebie. I love this one. I just find that most of the ephemera packs don't have, I like to have a focal point on a page as opposed to just having a page of stuff. And so I tend to like to use the printables as the focal point. All right, can we do something over here with them now? I feel like I need something a little bit bigger, maybe something in the corner. They are just so cute. What about my ticket now? Well, we already have. Do we care? Yeah, we care. Take your time, look through the papers again. And then this is the funniest thing, having done this for years, the more you look through the papers, you're like, there's nothing in there I need for this. And then you're like, oh, wait, that's perfect for here. And you're like, oh, that's right, because I wasn't looking for that kind of thing when I was doing this. I need longer ones, which are going to be these ones. Ooh, can we, since we have some, give it up. Can we do that along there? I don't hate that with some little stuff coming. Yep, that's good. Oh, there's my lid. And I like that this is pulling this very, very classic page. And we're doing kind of a mixy-matchy with something a little bit more modern. Because the whole book is kind of, you know, mixy-matchy, a little bit more modern, a little bit more classic. Oh, an ice coupon. Oh, and an admit one. Perfect. Thanks, me. Past me pulled those out for us. Now, when you have three little stamps like this that are all the same, if you use them throughout your book, then it's going to feel like, to the person looking at it, it's going to feel like the book is more cohesive because they're going to remember seeing it even though they don't actually remember seeing it. All right, now, and I put that underneath him, so now we have everything on the page is touching something else. So I think, do I want it there? Or do I, no, I definitely want it up there. I don't always know what I like, but I always know what I don't like. We're going to put this up here. I love an admit one. I don't know why. I have, okay, let's talk about the coming year. One of the gals said she just got herself a Christmas present of a die cutting machine. Okay. I have a lovely die cutting machine and I have a bunch of dies and I tend not to use them. I want to do more, this year was supposed to be more stamping. Have you seen much stamping? No, you have not. So I feel like we need to have some projects where we're just doing stamping or die cutting and then later on putting them all together. What doth thou sayeth? Do you guys want that? Do you not want that? Are you like, heck to the no, I don't want to do that? Or do you want to see some of the things? Okay, we have something really big here. That's not a tuck. Do I have any really big things? Because this is a really big space. Okay, so we have the snowman over there. Let's find something cute to put over here. That's a cute Sandy Claus. I think I'm going to go with this one just because I like it better. Let's see how it looks, because this is our flip open page. Oh, that looks cute. Do not worry, we're going to tart this all up. Let's talk about the middle of your project. because I talk about it, but I don't talk about it every time. And I think that it should be talked about every single time. This looks terrible right now. If you were to see this in person, this looks terrible. This looks like there's a bunch of stuff stuck on random pages and there's no rhyme or reason. And you go, what the heck is happening here? Because this is not cute. And it's not cute. It's not time for it to be cute. So don't, if you're doing yours and you're like, this isn't cute, I don't get what happened, it's not time for it to be cute. This is the time to get all the stuff down. And oh, I love that it says Santa Claus and telegram. Oh, that's adorable. I love that. That may not be the right place for it, but I like it by my Santa Claus. It says, Santa sent a telegram and says he'll be arriving tomorrow. And I'm going to tuck it right in there. I have to move my... Then the other thing I have to remember is that's not permanent. Unless I put a thing up there to make it permanent. Okay, now I could maybe use my December 25th. No, I don't like it there. Do I like... Oh, I kind of like it there. Cool, I like it there. I'm getting a, like, this one has kind of a straight up and down vibe. How are we doing on time? We're okay for the minute, but we're going to have to keep our eye out on that. Now I need a little bit of a tall one. Cute, but does it cover up too much of the Sandy Claus? I need a tall, skinny one. Do we want to put a little tiny? I brought over my thing with random stuff because I seen, that's a glue-on. I have to go look for my real ones. I seen one thing that would work perfectly for it, and I brought this whole thing over, and I don't think anything else is right. Oh, what's this? That's a frog. Probably not the right one. Oh, this must be, there must be princess ones in there, because, okay, that one's a good one to use in here. This one's a good one to use in here. There's a castle. Oh, there's a star. Ooh, is that cute? That's vintage. Not old vintage. That's like earring from, that's all crappy looking from the 90s. Not cute vintage, but it'll go great in this. And it's perfect because it's flat. So I just pulled out all these little bangles. That's pretty. We could use that. And then I'm going to have to find more charms for the edge. Oh, I found the dealy bobs. There they are. Look at that. We uncovered them. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm going to put this on here with just a little jump ring. I need a medium-sized jump ring. I pulled some of those for us, too. Is this an expensive one or a cheap one? It's a cheap one. I have a whole box. Should have brought my glasses. I have a whole box of, like, cheap old earring parts and stuff like that. I got it at, if you ever go to an auction or if you ever go to an estate sale and they have like a lot of, not a lot, a lot of vintage jewelry, that's a really good place to find dangles like this that you can put in your art. Now, do we want to put this, I almost wonder if I want to put this in a tuck spot. In 5 minutes, I'm going to be going, where are all those gems? I had them a minute ago. We have this tuck spot. So we'll put it in there for this second. See, this one's coming around. All right, we got something everywhere. We have to fix that. Okay, for this one, I have my ribbons. So I want to make a ribbon tag. And this one I am going to put a grommet in there. So here, oh, Kitty's mad. Here, I just want to, I don't know if I want to add anything to it, but I just want to put a reinforcer on it. And this is the fancy side. And this just, you can feel when it goes in the right, and it's easier if you don't shake. I shake. It's nothing I can do about it. So I am going to push this loop in here, pull the loop out, and then pull the strings through the loop. And voila! See, that already looks cuter. And then this is what I want to do. I want to have the top of this, I'm going to go get some other red ribbons and stuff for next week. But I want the top of this to be super festive and fun. All right, now let's, because I want to, let's do the ones that I've already made a little hard. I want to start adding jingles to them. So I have a snowflake, I have these fancy ones, and I have this one. I don't want them to all be the same, so then I'll have to find 2 more hangy bits. Let's see, I'm going to put a snowflake on this one. So I'm just going to come. And this would all be a lot easier if I didn't shake. There's people that shake. There's people that, there's lots of different things that cause trouble. But I just ignore it because I'm Gen X and we were taught to ignore anything that was a problem. But I just don't let it bother me. All right, so this goes, how does this normally go? So this would sit on there. Yep, this way. I just got a small enough one this time to make it easier. There we go. And now I need a shiny metal one because I want to put the snowflake on this one. There we go. Oh, let's, yeah, there's a right and a wrong way for the snowflake. And you could have it, so there's a couple ways you could have this snowflake. I'm having it so that it'll show when you photograph the book this way. If you wanted it to show, like you can still turn them over, see how you can turn it so they can see them this way, but it would hang better if, I like a book to show sideways. If you wanted it to be dangling down, then I would put it at the bottom. All right, let's do one more, and then I do have to go because I don't want to be late for Emmy. I have another one I did, this one. This one seems pretty tough. Oh, maybe not. Is this one just a little plain jingle? Or is this one, what does this one do? This one's kind of elaborate. I think we're going to go with a plain jingle. So we're going to come in the middle-ish of here. If you're new to my channel and you wonder why I shake because I spend all day working on the computer or doing crafts, and that means that I use my wrists too much and it makes me shake. So there's that. I'm glad I have a little book. I see all those girls using those golden books and I think, gosh, that's a big book to do a lot of stuff in. Put on this little dangle with a fairly large jump ring. It's not super large. I thought I saw the edge, but then it moved. It jumped. It jumped on me. Uh-oh. Oh, no. I was going to say we might have hit a Tim Holtz one. My jump rings are in layers. I buy them when they're on sale. So the reason why I have lots of stuff, I think that's backwards. The reason why I have lots of stuff is I buy lots of stuff on sale. And before you get all excited or twisted, this is a 20-year stash. So my husband's bought me stuff. My kids have bought me stuff. Everybody and their brother has bought me stuff. And then I've bought at closeouts. Like there's a big clear out at the archive in Denver. But I think that's going to look beautiful with all those hanging. And I'm gonna work on getting these all, first off with the grommets in them. So I worry that it'd be hard to get through 2 layers. And I do want them to be 2 layers. I'm sure it'll go through. Because it'll go through like steel with the crocodile. Because it's, but I want to get that. And then I really do, I think maybe today, let's do this. Let's grab the other kind of tape. This is really starting to fall apart. The spine, which they are wont to do because it's just really old. And now we're stressing it out. Look already, without even being close to being done, how chubby my book is. And I took out 2/3 of the pages. If you haven't watched my starting a altered book video yet, you need to tear out a ton of pages. Bye, Emerson. Okay. There we go. And then a bunch of what the work we've done on this book is just keeping it from falling apart on itself. All right. All right. And there is stuff called bookbinding tape. So use what you have. If I didn't have this fabric tape, which I just use for everything to help, I would probably on this one have used just black masking tape. And there we go. Hopefully that helps. We'll be back next week to do some more work on this. And then I think the final week will be the flip through. So I'm hoping to have lots of this filled in. I'm going to take all this stuff with me. If it's not by me, I forget to do it. So hopefully that helps. Tara Jacobson, Artsy Fartsy Life.